So one of the biggest talking points that I've seen ever since the launch of Season 7 and obviously the Visual Recoil changes is to do with the Visual Recoil changes. A lot of people are very unhappy about those changes, and from my experience it hasn't actually been too bad, and I think I've figured out why a lot of people are having issues. So today I'm going to do a bit of an experiment that I think will kind of prove the point that, yeah, it's not as big of a deal. I still think the actual changes are dumb, don't get me wrong, but I haven't noticed it that much myself. So what I'm going to do in today's video, this setting right here, ADS field of view, this should be set to on at all times. Most people will have it turned off because that is the actual default setting. And it also just depends if you actually play with the field of view turned up or not. But if you do have the field of view turned up, or even if you don't essentially, and this is off, you're going to have a lot more visual recoil. And I touched on this when the game first came out, but obviously that was like 2.5 years ago. So a lot of people wouldn't have seen that. And I kind of want to explain what issue that's going to cause with these visual recoil changes. So my experiment is I'm going to play the first half of this game with this setting turned off. I'm going to show you how drastically different it is when I turn it on, not only in the actual visual, but I think it will actually make me play better as well. So without wasting any time, we're already a little bit into a game here. I'm just going to use the M5 because I feel like this is my old faithful weapon. And yeah, I'm gonna just see how I go with this setting turned off. I will probably be atrocious because I, since launch, have never turned this off again. It's always been set to on. My god. Even from that first kill that I just got, I could feel the recoil a lot. I've seen a lot of discourse about the visual recoil changes, and to me it just doesn't feel as bad. It's definitely noticeable, but it's like not game breaking or anything. Not that everyone's saying it is game breaking, but a lot of people are saying, you know, it's a really, really big issue. And to me, it hasn't felt like that. So I kind of want to just test this out. And like, yes, I can immediately see a lot of extra recoil. Again, because I haven't played with this on since launch, I don't know if that's just what it looked like with before this. I'm not really sure. But like, there's definitely a lot more recoil. I can feel it already. And this is, yeah, this is regardless if this video proves anything or not, you should absolutely have that setting turned on, the ADS field of view. If your field of view is set to the default, it won't. I don't think it actually changes anything. It's only if you have turned your field of view up, but your ADS field of view is still set to off, that will cause an issue. In that essentially, you're just more scoped in than you need to be, or more zoomed in, I guess you would say. And that will just cause more visual bounce. It doesn't actually affect any recoil patterns or anything, but it just makes it look worse. I don't know how else to really describe it. I'm getting chased right now. Like, I can feel it there. Holy shit. I can absolutely feel the jump. That, again, I don't know if that's how it felt before the visual recoil changes, so I can't really judge it too much. But once we get to about 750 tickets, I will... Whoa, what the fuck? I will switch back to turning that setting on, and I think you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about, or at least that is the plan anyway. And it's one of those settings that like not everyone's going to want to change because it does look very different. It makes the game look a bit different than normal. A lot of people just don't want that, which is fair, but it is objectively smart to have it turned on because it just makes there be less visual recoil. Whoa, that guy just disappeared. What the was that a bot? Maybe a player joined the lobby and that bot just quit. Oh my god, the electricity just stopped me healing. I want to try and get some like longer range gunfights in just to see how bad this does actually feel. Oh my god, yeah, it's it's noticeable. What the hell? How have I not died? Jesus Christ. That was actually a prime example that I like lost the dude, this dude who was prone that I just killed. I kind of like lost him in my sights. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A lot of people know I'm up here, I think. Oh, I didn't even hear him climb the ladder. Fucking hell. Now, what I might actually do is I'm going to try and get somewhere at least slightly safe. I don't think anywhere is safe on this map, to be honest. Definitely not where I am now. Shat on. I'll try and get somewhere safe, and I'll try and show you an example of what is actually different with this setting. Let me spawn. I'll spawn back at A just to freaking show it off. So looking out this window, I need to turn it on actually to show this properly. Look at the, you can see like over that side of that pillar from right here, right? If I'm looking at this pole right here, I can still see to the other side of this pillar. Take note of that, right? You can still see the tires over here and everything. And I'm looking at that pole. If I don't move my stick at all and I turn that off, I can't even see the pillar, let alone the other side of the pillar. That's all the way over here. So you can see, I can see way less on my screen. I can't even see this side of the wall either. And that's still just looking at this pole. So look how much less visibility I have. And it also means that when I'm shooting, there's more bounce. There's more side-to-side recoil, horizontal recoil. When I turn this setting on, look how much more I can see. And because it's more zoomed out, it means that the recoil looks less. So that's kind of an example of what this setting actually does. And like I said, I'll just play for a little bit longer to give you a few examples of actual gunfights and stuff. I don't want to just only do the testing and not show it in actual gameplay. So that's literally the perfect example. I'm not as accurate because I'm kind of losing the guy in my sights a little bit, and that shouldn't be happening. The actual recoil is no different with the setting on or off. And obviously part of that is just like, I'm not used to this setting, so part of it is not just the visual recoil changes, it is just the setting in general that I've not played this way since launch. But that doesn't matter. Kind of the point of what I'm getting at is not just about these recent changes, it's just this setting in general. You should just have it turned on, regardless if they ever changed the visual recoil or not. Where is this? I can hear that many fucking gunshots right now. I think that was a teammate shooting at someone, but it sounded close, but like no one was even remotely near me. So I'll try and get some long range gunfights in. Like look at this. It's obviously a lot harder to stay on target at that range. If I was using the other setting, I would definitely have less visibility of him because it's more zoomed out. Therefore, he would be a lot smaller on my screen, but I wouldn't lose sight of him so easily, I guess. Couldn't even freaking see the dude. Jesus. Another good example just there. Yeah, I think this is why a lot of people are having issue with this. I'm actually shocked that so many people play with this setting turned off. I didn't really know that was a thing. Then again, I don't know how many people play with a higher field of view or not. That's just one thing that I can't recommend it enough. I know a lot of people don't like it because it does look different, like I said. So it is a preference thing at the end of the day. Like, I can say as much as I want that it's better to play with a higher field of view and the ADS field of view setting turned on. And it is objectively better because you can see more and there's less recoil, but it also, if it throws you off, then it doesn't matter how much objectively better it is, it's going to make you play worse. So yeah, it's a hard thing to fully recommend and say like you have to play this way, but oh my god. But yeah, it's a night and day difference for me. All right, they're at about 700. I'm gonna switch to turning this back on. What are we on? We're on 16 and 8, so I'm at a 2 KD right now. Let's see if that improves. I don't think that my actual gameplay will necessarily improve, but hopefully you guys can see now, if you compare the gunfights that I'm about to get into to the ones at the start of this video, hopefully you can see what I mean, that this setting really does like pretty drastically change the way the game plays, or at least the way that it looks like it plays anyway, because like I said, it doesn't actually change the actual recoil and stuff, it's just more the visual side of it, and it's almost a bit of a placebo. Terrible aim to start the freaking this section of the video. Where am I being shot from right now? Jesus Christ. That is probably the only issue with playing with a higher field of view, is that things are zoomed out, so you do actually have a little bit worse visibility sometimes. If you have, like, for any of you guys who maybe have to wear glasses and stuff, it's probably not ideal, because like even I've got pretty good eyesight and a lot of times I'll freaking just not see enemies at all. So that's the only downside to it, but that's really only at range. It's not like there's a lot of gunfights where you are, you know, fighting at super long range like that, unless you're sniping or using a DMR or something. I know that dude's down there. I feel like there's just no enemies anymore. Like, to be fair, I think we've got them pretty spawn trapped, but just can't see anyone. That was a decent example though. You can see that there's just very little actual recoil in these shots now. Visual anyway. It's the actual bullets are going in the same spot as always. It's just looks like less, and I think to me anyway, that's the other thing. It might just not work as well for everyone else. I don't know, but to me, it makes me. I guess it stops me stops me from losing my enemies in my sights. Because sometimes, for example, using iron sights on a weapon will make me I just straight up cannot see where the fuck I'm shooting. God, that was atrocious aim. Oh boy. How the hell are they going to got C? Uh-oh. Man, they fully got C. Why can I just not find anyone now? Uh-oh. I can see that. Oh, I tried to prone. I got stuck on the freaking little pole thing behind me. God damn it. Wow. Firstly, don't know how I'm alive, and secondly, what the fuck gunplay was that? Just both of it just running out, spraying bullets at each other. Where the fucking hell? Fuck did those bullets come from? Oh, god damn it. I didn't know he saw me then. Oh, boy. I didn't know that. I thought he would have died then. I was looking for him, but I saw so many freaking teammates that I just assumed he was dead. Oh, sniper central over there. Oh, there's so many. What the hell? Ah, oh, fair enough. So many snipers down there. Jesus Christ. But, I mean, you can see, like, it's improved my gameplay already. I was 18 and 8. Now I'm 28 and 10. So I've died twice for another 10 kills. Can I please climb up on this? Oh, there's fucking people everywhere. Oh my god. Where was this dude at? I can't even. I'm losing the plot. I'm genuinely going blind. Oh my god, couldn't even hear him. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm just running into enemies now. I'm just like sprinting at fucking enemies for no reason. Doing anything but shooting back at someone. God damn it. I feel like we're dominating this game, but the score, I mean, we're flogging them, but like, I feel like the game would have ended quicker than what it has. Oh, I see you over there. Kinda wanna go kill this sniper. Where you at, buddy? Jesus. Pretty sure there was another one over there. Yep. Oh, it's probably not the wisest play. Oh, there's a fucking another one. What the hell? Oh, that would have been very satisfying to get that kill. Oh, my man with the res. Oh, I just want that single kill. Oh, this is dumb. Oh, well played. I saw the fucking C5. I thought it was a rock at first. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I thought they were enemies then. Yeah, I saw that C5 and I just thought that's either a rock or a C5, and one of those would result in me getting clapped. And that is exactly what happened. 30 and 13. Not the best game, but not too shabby, I guess. But anyway, hopefully that's a prime example of, I think, why a lot of people are not happy with these changes. And don't get me wrong, I actually don't agree with the changes. I think they shouldn't have changed the recoil this late into the game. It's 2.5 years old. Why are you changing the entire way that the visual recoil works? So I'm not here defending DICE. I'm actually against the changes. It's more just that I think it's not as bad as people are making it out to be, in that you can kind of fix it yourself with those field of view settings. And to be honest, I think everyone should turn their field of view up anyway, unless obviously you're already playing on the highest, then that's impossible. But I do know a lot of people that play this on the default field of view, and just because that's default, that's what the game gives you, so I think a lot of people just stick with it because it's like that's what they intended. There's really no reason to not play with a higher field of view, other than what I mentioned about at those longer ranges it does make visibility a little bit harder. That's really the only downside, and I feel like if you're using anything but a sniper or a DMR, and even then with the sniper you can just ADS and you can see very well, so I don't think there's really any downsides personally. If you guys feel like the visual recoil since the changes has been really bad, then it is worth giving that a try. I'll go one more time and show you the setting you need to change. It is in display. The field of view, I don't know what it would be set to normally, but it'd be maybe around 70 if I had to guess. It's always kind of different in every game. I think it was either 70 or 60, not too sure, but I've got mine set to 100, which I don't think is the max. Yeah, 105 is the max. I've got mine to 100. It's just preference. The higher, technically speaking, the higher the better. But yeah, I just set it on 100, and then if you turn the field of view, it'll be set to that. If you turn it on, then that will essentially zoom out your ADS. That's like kind of the easiest way to describe it. So give that a try, see if that helps with the visual recoil and all the changes. Yeah, it's gonna be different for every person, I guess, but give it a try and see if that works. Hopefully that did help you guys out. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all out there on the battlefield.